By the mandate of heaven. The emperor decrees. We have heard that Lady Feng is descended from a military family. Of noble character. Graceful and magnanimous. Both talented and virtuous. A model for all women under heaven. She is hereby appointed Empress. To honor the ancestral temples. To set an example for the realm? So be it. This humble consort thanks your majesty for this great grace. We have just ascended the throne. Took Lady Aiu, the Grand Marshal of Western Sea Aju, as consort. Then we shall find a way to have her perish in the inner palace, thus reclaiming the 400,000 troops under her father's command. To govern the realm. So this is the beloved daughter of the Grand Marshal of Western Sea Aju. Are you certain the portrait is accurate? Your Majesty. Lady Feng grew up on the northwestern frontier, of bold and unrestrained temperament, with an open and magnanimous heart, unlike the ladies of the capital. Moreover, the people of the Northwest even use her portrait to ward off evil in their homes and expel malevolent spirits. Surely there is no mistake. This butcher's daughter as Empress? Your Majesty. For the troops under her father's command, you must endure it for now. This is the residence of Prince Yong'an. Tonight we shall slay him, then frame Prince Yong'an. When that happens, we need only watch from afar as they destroy each other and reap the benefits. Zhuanting, are you sure the emperor looks like this?
Alas.
Young general since ancient times, ministers flatter their sovereign with grand praises. Yet the eunuch who delivered the edict spoke hesitantly. Later, I inquired further. The emperor has 3,000 consorts, yet he has not a single son or daughter. This surely proves the emperor is hideously ugly. No concubine dares to approach him, no? What you say makes sense. A single imperial edict summoned me from the northwest to the capital. This ugly emperor clearly covets the 400,000 troops of our Feng family. How could I let him have his way? Where is the item I asked you to prepare? This is called Stallion's Tears. Once consumed, it takes effect swiftly, causes intense heat throughout the body, weakens the legs. It will aid the young general.
Excellent.
Once I bear a son, I shall discard the mother and keep the child, and raise him to ascend the throne, ensuring the Feng family's glory for 100 years. Who's out there? Such swift movements. Lady Dong has such skilled guards. Yeah. You wretched assassin from the underworld. State your name. We act on Prince Yong's orders to claim the young general's life. Hand him over now. You come for me. Let's see if you're capable. Young general, are you unharmed? Prepared against the unprepared. Young general, they are Prince Yong's men. Have you ever seen assassins unmask themselves and loudly proclaim their allegiance? What does this reveal? What does it show? It shows their lack of caution. Indeed, you are right. Your Majesty, the enemy is formidable. Yet they only managed to wound you thus. They gained no advantage either.
He struck us twice.
While we struck him but once. Do you think that's the same? This subordinate failed in duty. For failing to assess the Feng Guard's strength beforehand. We beg your Majesty's punishment. Investigate and find those 2 guards. We shall have them killed. Yes. Wasn't the Emperor said to be hideously ugly? Yet, his physique doesn't quite match. Empress, come. This butcher's hands are so soft and delicate. The Emperor is benevolent.
The Empress is virtuous.
May the imperial couple shine together, and the realm prosper for generations. Long live, long live. Long live forever. Now that you're in our palace, you shall enter standing and leave horizontally. You foul emperor dare covet our Feng family's troops. Then I shall become Empress Dowager through rebellion. Empress, your journey from the northwest to Jinzhou must have been arduous. A hand offered is a hand taken. Yet you secretly squeeze my hand. That is unethical of you. Upon receiving the edict, I rode swiftly without rest, fearing delay of the auspicious hour. This woman's strength is astonishing. Her guards are no less troublesome. A pack of savages, truly. Why grip so tightly? Empress, do you mean to break our hand? Oh. It was your Majesty who suddenly increased the pressure. I felt your Majesty's fervor. Thus I responded in kind. What woman has such strength? This consort is but a coarse woman of the Northwest, with no other skills, save for great strength. Forgive our uncouthness. On this wedding day, the Empress has wounded our sacred body. We could charge you with attempted assassination. Assassination? How is this hand-holding an assassination? Savages truly are silver-tongued. One cannot judge them by ordinary standards. Your Majesty, why do you not permit us to rise? Your Majesty, disaster strikes. Consort Jia has fallen ill suddenly. Come quickly to see her. Eunuch shall escort the Empress to the central palace. We shall first visit Consort Gia. Well. Ah, yes. The Empress surely won't take offense. Consort Gia is unwell. This consort would never act so vulgarly. The Empress is magnanimous. This gladdens our heart. Your Majesty left on your wedding day. A deliberate slight to humble the Empress. Consort Gia is your Majesty's favorite consort. How could she compare to the Empress? Consort Gia is the daughter of the Chancellor. Perhaps in the future, she shall be the true Empress. The women of the palace vie for favor and envy one another. An Empress whose father leads the armies, and a consort whose father heads the civil officials. Whoever falls, whichever survives. We benefit either way. On the young general's wedding night, your Majesty favors a concubine, leaving you alone. Truly excessive. You fail to understand. The Emperor is doting on delicate women. Mirrors our care for brave men of the realm. We ought to comprehend this. Your brilliance in letters and arms
Is unmatched.
We thought upon arriving at the palace, you'd earn the Emperor's regard. If favored by His Majesty,
He'd dismiss his consorts.
and cherish only you, to live in harmony. You've read too many romances. We are here to rebel, not to vie for favor.
Indeed.
The Emperor won't visit tonight. Place this jug of wine properly. When he comes, serve it to him. Yes. Let us not waste this bottle. Stallion's tears. Today the Emperor weds the Empress. A day of great joy. Alas, this consort
Is unwell?
yet burdens the Emperor. Truly ashamed before the Empress. The Empress is magnanimous. She will not take offense. The Empress is so forgiving. This consort could never match her. Your Majesty, the night is deep and dewy. This consort's head aches worse. Will you soothe it for me? No rush. Drink some water first. Then we shall knead it gently. The Feng woman is a soldier's daughter, coarse and vulgar. With but a slight effort, we shall win His Majesty's favor. He doesn't even deserve to rival me. Your Majesty, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, go slowly. Your Majesty, how mighty. Your Majesty. Command the consort to rest. Let none disturb her. Yes. We shall lodge in the pleasure palace tonight. The Empress must be furious, eh? Your Majesty. The Empress retired early. What did you say? The Empress went to bed early. We left her alone on her wedding night. And she actually slept.
Empress.
The Emperor approaches, prepared to receive him. Who comes? The Emperor arrives. Wasn't he with Consort Gia, visiting 2 beds in 1 night? Who knows if he even washed? Like bones someone else chewed and spat out. Must I pick them up and lick them again? If your Highness despises this servant, then don't bring the wine. Never mind. But since I'm here, let me see the power of Stallion's tears. Yes. At this hour His Majesty commands that you must not light candles, lest it disturb your Highness's rest. As I'd rather not see this ugly emperor. Quickly prepare the wine. Thankfully, no candles are lit. Were I to glimpse this butcher's face, we'd dread nightmares all night. Why does the Empress not greet us? This consort pays respects to your Majesty. Such laxity. The Empress does not welcome us sincerely. Shall we check the hour, your Majesty? The Empress resents us. Consort Jia is ill. We rushed here at the first sign of her recovery. We've yet to share the nuptial cup. Let us remedy that now. It is time. The Empress and we are of one mind. Take this judgment pill. The Empress, alone in bed, might mistake our devotion. Soon, a whisper in the palace will set them at war, and they'll tear each other apart for favor. Well done. Drink this macho tearjerker. Even the fiercest man will turn into a kitten. Though the Emperor is rather ugly, but I only need to bear a son, and I won't have to spend my life with him. Why hasn't the discretion pill taken effect? Could it be the cup is too large? The dosage is insufficient. Why is he sitting so steadily? Could it be just a small bottle of macho tearjerker? mixed into such a big pot of wine? The medicine's effect is too weak. Your Majesty. Would you like another cup? Just as I wish. Ah. This wine is a secret imperial brew. It needs to be shaken to release its aroma. Then why not shake it a few more times? Shake it evenly. Why didn't the discretion pill work on him? So much for the famed macho tearjerker. Clearly just a scam. The wine is finished. Then your Majesty should rest early. Then allow me to escort you. The concubines in the harem see me, like rabid dogs spotting a treat. Yet she shows no intention of retaining me. As if she can't wait for me to leave. Ugly people sure cause trouble. Oh. How dare you kick me? The room is too dark. I didn't know how. I tripped over your Majesty's leg. Ah, it hurts so much. How dare you kick me? What more do you want? How could I dare kick you? Just now I was tripped by your Majesty. My body instinctively grabbed onto you and accidentally brushed your sacred body. If your Majesty truly dislikes me, you can just send me back to the Northwest, so I won't suffer such baseless mistreatment. You. If I send her back to the Northwest, how can I reclaim the Feng family's military power? Your Majesty, you overstate it. If I didn't like you, why would I marry you? It's just that you tripped earlier. You could have held my arm. Why would you kick my knee? I don't know either. Your Majesty's leg stuck out like a crab's. It was an accident, really. My legs are long. They need stretching occasionally. Is it my fault for having long legs? Ah, so this... Seems it was just an accident. You kicked me on purpose, and now you twist the truth. Truly a barbaric, wild Empress. I'm leaving. We humbly bid your Majesty farewell. Your Majesty, what's wrong with your leg? My cervical spine is acting up. Sigh. I've served your Majesty for over a decade. Never heard of your Majesty suffering from gout. Ah, your Majesty, wait for me. Your macho tearjerker had no effect. Impossible. It's my proprietary formula. Even the manliest man can't resist it. He drank half a pot last night with no result. How is that possible? Your Majesty. Did you pour that pot of wine? I poured the wine. So His Majesty didn't drink it either. He didn't touch that wine. Wow. This dog of an emperor is quite cunning. Your Majesty, he refuses to sleep with you. How will you bear a son then?
Empress.
The Yiking Palace reports that Consort Jia is unwell today and cannot come to pay her respects. The Empress has taken her place in the central palace. By rights, all the concubines should come to greet your Majesty. Yet one after another they claim illness. Isn't this disrespecting your Majesty? Oh dear, Consort Jia hasn't even given birth yet. Yet she's been the foremost in the harem. The newly arrived Empress. How can she subdue Consort Jia? Since the Emperor refuses to touch me. But there are so many women in the harem. Surely not all of them are barren. Then I can adopt a child to achieve my goal. All these concubines falling ill. Could it be an epidemic? If this continues, how will we ensure the Emperor's lineage? By my decree, summon the imperial physicians to treat the concubines. Yes. Consort Jia. Your Grace. Consort Jia. Please, Your Grace, defend me. I'm unwell today and couldn't greet the Empress in time. The Empress actually sent people to forcibly feed me 2 bowls of medicinal soup. The physicians pricked me with 28 needles. As the Empress, how can she bully the concubines so? I was forcibly cupped. My face is even distorted. Please, Your Grace, speak for us and defend us. Wang Shu, hurry and report. The Emperor. She's only been in the palace one day and already causing trouble, flaunting her power. Does she think the palace is her barbaric northwest? Offending the entire harem. She won't even know how she dies. Sigh. Your Grace, Consort Jia is approaching with many concubines. Beautiful though she is, yet a crude, useless adornment. Pretty but worthless. We greet Your Majesty. Your Majesty receives our greetings. Are you sisters here to express gratitude? As the Empress, it's only right that I tend to your health. Last night, His Majesty stayed in the Yiking Palace. I served diligently. I overslept and missed the greeting time. Your Majesty should just scold me directly, instead of taking it out on all the sisters. Venting anger. On our wedding night.
His Majesty favored Consort Jia.
If the Empress had any sense, she'd know who the true mistress of the harem is. As the Empress, I specifically ordered physicians to treat you. How is this venting anger? Consort Jia served His Majesty just one night and is already exhausted. Clearly, she's suffering from qi and blood deficiency. Jiao Tao. Hurry and call the physician to prick Consort Jia with needles. Yes. No need for your majesty to trouble yourself. I'm not ill. Ah, Consort Jia, no need for courtesy. I've disciplined all the concubines feigning illness. If I were to spare you alone, others might think I'm playing favorites, or slighting you. Consort Jia, you're fatigued in the morning, with depleted qi and blood. Quickly examine her, lest she fails to serve His Majesty tonight. I just need some rest. No need for your Majesty's concern. Consort Jia, refusing treatment is unwise. Your health is poor, yet you refuse treatment. How will you ensure the emperor's lineage? If this continues, I'll have to order you to isolate in your chambers and rest peacefully. You'd confine me? Your Majesty, reconsider. No one's ever dared to confine Consort Jia. Immediately send Consort Jia back to the Yiking Palace. Seal the palace gates at once. No one may enter or leave. Yes. Let go. Release me. Your Majesty is targeting me so. Could it be jealousy over my sole favor with His Majesty? Since ancient times, sole favor has never been a good thing. Historical records state, those who monopolize imperial favor are often demon concubines who bring ruin. Beautiful women bring disaster. Their beauty fades and they perish. Look at you. Already losing your mind. Even forgetting hierarchy. If this favoritism continues, what chaos will ensue? You know I'm deeply favored, yet you confine me. Don't you fear the Emperor's wrath? You've exhausted yourself serving His Majesty, while my sisters haven't even seen him a few times. I can't bear to see you so overworked. I've decided to share your favor, so you can rest properly. How laughable. Where His Majesty goes is none of your concern. I've prepared the serving schedule, categorizing all concubines by rank, ensuring each has a turn monthly. What serving schedule? Who's Consort Chun? I am Consort Chun. Greetings, Your Majesty. Your Majesty, please return and prepare. You'll be first to serve. I thank Your Majesty for your grace. Thank you, Your Majesty. Sigh. Your Majesty, look at how they just were. Your move was brilliant. Your Grace, I heard Consort Jia monopolizes the Emperor's favor. No one dares rival her. As the Empress, must care for my sisters. How can I let Consort Jia hoard favor? Here's the schedule I made last night. Take a look. Your Grace, why did you only schedule others? What about yourself? Well, Your Grace, since you made the plan, why not schedule yourself for half the month first? In this harem, there's only one horse, and everyone wants a ride. If I schedule myself first, what's left for others? But I can't leave myself unscheduled entirely. Besides, the emperor is hideously ugly. I can't bring myself to do it. So let's give more chances to the concubines and see whose womb is most fertile. This month, give His Majesty 4 rest days. The rest will follow the schedule. But Your Grace, I noticed some days you've scheduled multiple concubines per night. Can His Majesty's kidneys handle that? You make a fair point. Then we must improve His Majesty's diet. Fry 2 kidneys to nourish him. Your Grace is virtuous. Now we wait for the harem's good news. Your Majesty, you must defend me. The Empress forcibly confined me and abused me. I've never suffered such injustice. Oh. My dear, don't cry. This Empress is truly excessive and distressed. Once I return, I'll discipline her properly. Truly. When have I ever lied to you? Hurry and wash your face. If you smudge your makeup, you'll look like a little cat. Your Majesty teases me. Then I'll take my leave. Your Majesty, will you reprimand the Empress? I don't care. Let them fight like dogs. What's wrong with a little chaos? A fight would be splendid. Your Majesty, the Empress? The Empress has written a serving schedule. Please review it. What serving schedule? How dare you? Does the Empress see me as a beast of burden or a stick? The Emperor and Empress remarked that there were too many concubines in the palace. Well, it still requires your hard work. Oh. So the Empress is jealous. She's unhappy about my having so many concubines. She wishes for my exclusive favor. She's already the Empress, yet so greedy. So, does Her Majesty mean this? Inform the Queen. This evening I shall visit the Yuquang Palace. Have her prepare accordingly? Yes, sire. You say the Emperor is visiting tonight? Fengyi wasn't part of my plan. Your Majesty's servant replies.
His Majesty won't just visit tonight.
But for the next half-month as well. Please have the side chambers cleaned at once, so His Majesty may linger. This is a perfect chance for you to bond with His Majesty. Oh. Even if I chose a eunuch, he'd be more pleasing to the eye than this hideous emperor. Reassure His Majesty. This consort shall prepare diligently. As you command. This fool dares meddle in the Emperor's decrees. How arrogant! Doesn't Your Majesty resent this? The Empress publicly claims to share favor equally, yet she hoards His Majesty for half a month. Before, His Majesty spent all his time with you. Resent? Why should I resent it? Your Majesty, the Empress is duplicitous. The other consorts will see her as hypocritical and selfish, two-faced and treacherous. Who'd mourn her after death? Ah, so His Majesty is setting her up for ruin, fueling hatred against her. Now the Empress thrilled to keep His Majesty for half a month. Must be overjoyed. She hasn't considered the consequences. This consort shall simply watch her self-destruct. Your Majesty, please wait in the side chamber. This servant will fetch her at once. Empress. A butcher's daughter as Empress? No need. Deliver this to the Empress. I'm reviewing memorials in the side chamber. She may rest first. On such a fine night, and the Empress so radiant, why does His Majesty bury himself in paperwork?
Ahem.
As you say. Gagging noise. Eunuch Shao, the Empress pities your vigil and sends you these pastries. Eat your fill to have strength to attend His Majesty. Oh, thank Her Majesty. No need, our Empress is kind and beautiful. Indeed, indeed.
Here.
Muffled sound. What a flavor. Deng Ruhai. Who are you? This consort pays respects to His Majesty. Why are you here? I came to pay respects to the Empress. Her Majesty kept me to chat. Later, I grew tired, so she let me rest here. Sire, the hour is late. Permit me to attend to your Majesty's rest. Empress. A man and woman alone together. I doubt your Majesty can resist temptation.
His Majesty dislikes rigid scheduling.
So consorts visit the Yukun Palace instead. Where there's a will, there's a way. Who's next for training? Next is young Canyu. Your Majesty, this servant has inspected. Truly, no one is here. Search again. Should another woman appear, I'll flay you alive. Sire, this old servant has searched over 10 times. Truly, no one remains. Strange. How did I end up sleeping at the door last night? Eunuch Shao, the weather is dry. Her Majesty sends you hot tea to soothe your throat. Thank Her Majesty's kindness. Please convey my gratitude to the Empress. Certainly. Excellent tea. Sigh, these two. Her Majesty's plan is sinking. Your Majesty, why does this feel like matchmaking in the palace? How vulgar to frame matchmaking as something sordid. Her Majesty is wise. Zhou Ruhai Tianmo. Zhou Ruhai. Sire. Eunuch Zhao is asleep. I was accompanying the Empress this evening. Heard Your Majesty needed ink, so I rushed to deliver it. Why is everything unpacked? I brought my own brush as well. His Majesty, permit me to keep you company. Step aside, Your Majesty. How daring of the Empress. I planned to visit her every night, to make her enemies. Yet she forces consorts upon me. Now she plays the benefactor. Sire, the side chamber is too unpredictable. Shall we not visit tonight? No, we must go. Why not? Let's see what tricks she has left. Your Majesty, no one is inside, nor outside. The inkstone and brushes are all fresh. Guard the door. Not even a fly may enter tonight. This. Eunuch Zhao. Her Majesty invites you for a midnight snack. I'm not hungry. Have some hot tea to soothe your throat. Nor thirsty. What now? All is prepared. Rest assured, Your Majesty.
Tonight, His Majesty shall have an
Unforgettable evening. Good, tell them. Whoever conceives first shall receive great reward. Yes. Kalfa High. Sire, Eunuch Zhao is asleep. Permit us to light your way. Empress, don't push your luck. Do you truly believe I can punish you? Delicious. Emergency, Your Majesty. Disaster. What's wrong? The matchmaking failed tonight. It worked fine the past few nights. Did we arrange too many tonight? If only we knew. 3 would suffice. Scoff. As Empress, I've been forced to assign consorts nightly, even 4 in one night. Do you know seducing the Emperor is treason? This charge is too severe. I merely invited consorts for tea and conversation, to pass the time. Who knew His Majesty's chamber would malfunction so? The consorts only helped. Yet I'm blamed? Then why the malfunctions? First, no ink. Then broken brushes. Then extinguished lamps. Ultimately, It's your mismanagement, disrupting my governance. What is your crime? The ink vanished due to the inkstone. The brushes were defective. The lamps died from poor oil. In the end, their incompetence is to blame. You twist words to evade guilt. Don't think your Hong lineage protects you. I'd be powerless against you. Sire, I'm of the Feng family, not Hong. You're called Hongxing, yes? If you behaved as Empress, you'd live peacefully in the palace, without trouble. But if you scheme, don't blame me for harsh punishment. Sire, I'm Feng Shen, not Hongxin. Huh, are you even listening? I'm Feng Shen. My father is Feng Fai Hong. Pray, don't alter my surname. Feng Fai Hong. Feng Fai Hong. Fei Hong. Feng Fai Hong. Huh. Sire, could you pronounce it correctly? Before scolding me. It pains me to hear it mispronounced. Then it's my accent. Very well, I'll keep calling you thus. If it discomforts you, endure it. An accent is understandable. Yet you say Empress clearly. By that logic, shouldn't you call me Fango? And I'll call you Fan Shang. How dare you? Mock my pronunciation? This consort dares not. I will have him killed. How dare he mock my accent? The problem is that damn red star. I must reclaim military power. Eradicate the Hong family. Your Majesty, please reconsider. The Empress has 2 highly skilled guards by her side. We already suffered a loss that night. We mustn't act rashly now. The 2 guards from that night you were ordered to investigate. There's still no lead. It's my incompetence. Recently, I've investigated all the Empress's dowry guards, but none match those 2 from that night. I don't believe he can grow wings and fly away. Yes. Your Highness. The Emperor said he won't visit Ye Palace again. How petty of him. No matter, when one door closes, another opens. As long as he favors other concubines. Your Highness. Terrible news, Your Highness. The Minister of Personnel's wife wants to host a birthday banquet, but sought Grand Consort Jia's approval for the arrangements, and used the imperial seal. This is clearly disrespecting you. Imperial seal. Before Your Highness entered the palace, Grand Consort Jia was the favorite of the entire harem. She had always overseen all harem affairs. Now she openly uses the phoenix seal. This is outright usurpation. If she bears a prince, wouldn't she be able to shit on your head? How dare she? Only obedient concubines can bear princes. She's already so arrogant now. In the future, as she rise through motherhood, won't she try to snatch the Empress position from me? The future Empress Dowager of Great Si Yu can only be. Heaven forbid, the Emperor isn't even ill yet, and you're already thinking about being Dowager. This phoenix seal is mine. How can it fall into others' hands? Go back and tell Grand Consort Jia. Let's see if I'll retrieve the seal. Or if she return it herself. Yes. Your Majesty, bad news. Grand Consort Jia says the Phoenix Seal is missing. Stolen by thieves. With everyone in the harem. How could the Phoenix Seal vanish? Interesting. Spare me, Your Highness. This consort didn't steal it. I'm being framed. Stealing the Phoenix Seal is a capital crime. Considering past relations, I'll only have you flogged 100 times, concubine Chan. You should be grateful. Let this be a warning to anyone else. Who dares steal again will meet no mercy. Who would have thought the Empress would use imperial favoritism? These spineless creatures, once fawning over me, now all bow to the Empress. This is the fate of betrayal. Beat her hard. Your Highness, I'm innocent. I'm truly innocent.
Empress.
Present. Oh. What happened? Concubine Chan stole the Phoenix Seal. I've had her flogged 100 times. Whether she lives or dies is your decision. You flogged her 100 times. You've beaten her to death. How can I decide her fate then? Concubine Chen was utterly reckless. She deserved to die. All along, I've ruled the harem. You, a newly enthroned empress, dare oppose me. Empress, I'm innocent. Don't worry, everyone knows you're innocent. Empress, what do you mean? Shouldn't I punish her? I didn't steal the Phoenix Seal. It was Eunuch Fulu. He said you sent me desserts. Only he entered my chambers. Nonsense. Dying concubine Chen still lies. Keep beating her. You, Grand Consort Jia. Since concubine Chen accused Eunuch Fulu, then he's also suspicious. First have him flogged 100 times on the bench. Yes. Get up there. Save me, Your Highness. I'm innocent. Empress, you torture my people in my own palace. Stealing the imperial seal is a grave crime. Didn't Grand Consort Jia say I decide life or death? If you're truly innocent, then imitate concubine Chen and give your explanation. Stop just shouting innocence. How can I defend you then? This, Your Majesty. I can't betray Grand Consort Jia. Stop, keep beating her. Grand Consort Jia wore the phoenix robe this morning, and it was gone by noon. Investigate who exited during those hours. Concubine Chen's residence. Your Highness, only Eunuch Fulu entered today. Oh. Then the evidence is clear. Just execute her.
Empress.
If my people err, I can punish them myself. Then have your people do it. But Grand Consort Jia must set a good example. Others might think you ordered Fulu to steal the robe, damaging your reputation. Truly counterproductive. You beat her hard. Beat this insolent slave to death. If you hadn't arrived in time, I might have perished. I'm deeply grateful for your rescue. No need for such formalities. What you didn't do, I won't let you die unjustly. But if you're guilty, I won't let you escape. I'll remember your teaching. This is the Northwest Army's special wound medicine. Promotes blood circulation to remove stasis. Highly effective. Heal quickly. To serve the emperor sooner. Try harder to conceive. Bear a royal son soon. I'll ensure your lifelong prosperity. I'll diligently serve the emperor, not disappointing your trust. Good. The Empress was so formidable today. After this incident, all palaces are now fearful, daring not misbehave again. All show greater reverence to the Empress. However, the Empress ignored that Grand Consort Jia's father is the Chancellor, and her status as his legitimate daughter. By clashing head-on, they'll become irreconcilable. Like the clam and sandpiper fighting, the fisherman profits. If the Empress loses, I'll seize the Chancellor's military power. If Grand Consort Jia loses, I'll confiscate the Chancellor's influence. Either way, I won't lose. When the Empress and Grand Consort clash, I'll cheer them on. These harem concubines all want to conceive soon. Not just fate's will, but also human effort. I must provide more clothes and jewelry for adornment, to beautify themselves. And have the imperial kitchen prepare more tonics. Your Highness, last month's harem expenditures. Please review the spending. Grand Consort Jia's palace expenses exceed the Empress's? Oh. Your Highness, look. She uses 80 bolts of silk monthly, not counting clothes. Does she need daily custom-made undergarments? Just looking at this, she uses 3 to 5 bolts daily. She's stripping the kingdom bare. And the sable fox furs. It's almost April. She takes a dozen monthly. Is she trying to bankrupt us? The palace's extravagance is heavenly. Your Highness, she takes so much. We're losing out terribly. Since the treasury is under your control, why not reclaim her excess? Bring it all to our side. No. Your Highness, palace expenditures follow strict rules. Grand Consort Jia ignores others' needs, while hoarding for herself. Truly selfish. Shared benefits are better? Should we report this to the Emperor? The Emperor's too busy. Must we trouble him with trivia? But this could escalate. Not your opinion, but Her Highness's decision.
Tao Dao.
Summon 8 eunuchs. We're going to the treasury. Yes. Think twice. Your Highness? Reconsider, Your Highness. Your Highness. Oh dear. This is serious. Wow. No wonder Consort Jia drops by frequently, with all these jewels, silks, and satins. What woman wouldn't adore them? The noble consort takes what she pleases as always. We servants dare not stop her. We beg your majesty's pardon. This palace holds no grudge against the noble consort. After all, the consorts must dress impeccably to win his majesty's favor. Only then can they bear children, to secure the royal lineage. Your majesty is truly magnanimous. Your wisdom shines, your majesty. Yet as the one who governs the inner palace, I must treat all with fairness. How can I favor one over another? Since the noble consort set this precedent, the other consorts will surely follow suit. Let these silks and satins, and all the jewels be distributed among the consorts. But, isn't this improper? With so many in the palace, the shares will be less than what she took alone. But, if every palace gets a portion, the imperial treasury will be drained dry.
It wasn't I who started this.
This palace merely upholds equality. Hurry and move them out. Wait, stop that. No, this won't do. Ah, halt at once. Oh dear. Spare me, I beg you. Ouch, oh no. My leg, your majesty, disaster strikes. The eunuch in charge of the inner storeroom reports that the Empress and her men have emptied the treasury. What did you say? Repeat that. The treasury is bare? Why are you still bustling about like fools? To show me how empty it truly is. Your Majesty, let the Empress explain herself. What says the Empress? The Empress says, since the treasury is empty, it's the perfect time for a thorough cleaning. Otherwise, once your Majesty refills it, it will be harder to clean. Insolent wretch! A noble consort and an empress. One drains my very being. The other empties my coffers. This enrages me. Drag him out as well. Your Majesty, all the consorts have received their gifts. They're eager to express their gratitude. Truly fine treasures. Go and tell them, rather than wasting time on thanks. They'd best ponder how to use these gifts to please His Majesty, adorn themselves handsomely, and serve His Majesty well. That is the way. As you command. Your Majesty, the Emperor has confined you to your quarters to reflect on your conduct, a time for repentance. Governing is no easy task, but being Empress is far harder. Go ask her. Clearly, Consort Gia looted the treasury first. Why should the blame fall on my clan? Take it then. Oh no, this cannot be. Indeed, it's unthinkable. She's emptied even my undergarments, and yet dares accuse Consort Gia of deceit.
Tell him.
If the Empress cannot manage the palace, she should step down. As you command. The Emperor favors Consort Gia more than me. Go and tell him. At worst, I'll abdicate and return to the West. He dares threaten me with the Northwest again. Then we shall strip his father of his military authority. Let's see how he survives. Inform him. If he refuses to repent, we'll cut off the palace's annual stipend and starve him to death. Oh heavens!
Uh,
Your Majesty, the Empress replies. The Empress says that the 10-month salary deduction is fine. She couldn't care less. Her dowry spans 10 li. She's wealthier than you, Your Majesty.
how dare she?
My dear brother, that look in your eyes. We are irreconcilable. I'll purge the entire harem and slay him.
Ouch.
Your Majesty, pray reconsider and calm yourself. Your Majesty, heaven help us. What kind of fierce empress has the emperor wed? The military authority remains unreclaimed, lest we die of rage first. Listen well. This month I've spoken with His Majesty thrice, and received many gifts. The Empress is truly courageous and magnanimous. The Empress is both beautiful and kind-hearted. I'll devote myself to her without hesitation. Never have I seen a woman as gentle, generous, and radiant as the Empress. I too am fair and kind. Even a butcher can befit the throne. Each time we must meet her in darkness, to muster courage for this wild Empress. Yet these women, bribed by mere trinkets, praise this wild Empress so highly. What vanity! Is this the same Empress we see? Ah, Your Majesty. Perhaps there is but one Empress. If only Your Majesty were here. The noble consort suffers a sudden headache. The pain is unbearable. Pray attend to her at once. What she's done, she surely knows. Since she's in pain, let her be confined for half a month, to rest and recover. Your Majesty, if we turn away now, Consort Jia will surely blame the Empress. Let them destroy each other. Far easier than our direct intervention. Return to the Qianqing Hall and review memorials. But didn't Your Majesty vow to behead the Empress? Ah, Your Majesty, wait for me. That wretch acts in my name, empties the treasury and lavishes gifts on the consorts, while playing the virtuous one, yet leaves me to bear His Majesty's wrath. Now he refuses even to visit me. Your Grace, calm yourself. The Empress resorts to such despicable tricks to win the people's favor. Since my arrival at court, only I have enjoyed His Majesty's utmost favor. Never have I endured such humiliation. All because of that harlot. Your Grace, the young master visits. Please, young master. Young master. And you, what did father instruct you this visit? Wait outside for me. Since the Empress arrived, your favor has waned. Father sent me to aid you. The Empress hails from the northwest. A crude and vulgar woman. She's plunged the palace into chaos. She tricked His Majesty into confining me for half a month. Had father not pitied me, I'd suffer endless humiliation from her. So it's true. Fear not, elder sister. I'll stand by you. Sobbing. Nayan, well done. As expected of my kin. Alas, we've run out of bait. Fetch more bait, yes. It's you, this wretched girl, who opposes my elder sister at every turn. Are you unharmed? Miss, your sachet has fallen. I, a rough man, have no use for such trifles. I placed a sleeping draught inside. The moment he opens it, he'll fall under. The Empress's maid commits adultery in the palace. Once the scandal spreads, His Majesty will recoil at the mere sight of the Empress herself.
Alas.
Thank you, young master. Ah, someone's there. What's the meaning of this? Your Grace, this wretch tried to drug me. Her actions were practiced. Likely not her first time. What a brazen villain. If such a one defiles a consort here, the royal bloodline would be sullied. I've toiled so hard to become Empress Dowager, only to let another reap the rewards? Then, Your Grace, how shall we deal with her? Since she delights in such crimes, let's send her to the training grounds. To fulfill her desires, let her rot here for life. Your Grace is wise. This servant will see to it. The Empress fails to discipline her servants. Her maid commits adultery with a guard on sacred grounds. Adultery. This palace knew nothing of it. Today, Master Pei visited Consort Jia. Your Grace, she shamelessly attempted to seduce Consort Jia's younger brother. That man is Consort Jia's brother? What, Master Pei? This palace knows him not. Disaster, disaster. Your Grace, Consort Jia. Master Pei was taken to the training grounds. He's been beaten to death, beyond saving. Your Grace. Impossible. How can this be? How did my own brother end up there? It was you. You sent my brother to that place, didn't you? Lies. This palace knows you not. Today you visited me. He witnessed your maid. And you let her mete out vigilante justice, murdering a noble scion. You mean the fiend who tried to violate you? Just moments ago, a villain placed a sleeping draught in a sachet to assault my maid. For the safety of the consorts, this palace dealt with him. Little did we know, Consort Jia harbors such a useless brother. It wasn't you who murdered my brother, dooming the Pei family to extinction? Yet you accuse us? Since Consort Jia insists, then we shall present this sachet to His Majesty for his personal inspection, and let the ministers pass judgment. How dare you twist the truth? Fetch His Majesty at once. As you command.
Uh,
The noble consort's numbered Chinese text translated into English. So it's true? His Majesty is visiting the residence? He has only this one heir. The Empress won't escape blame this time. That's splendid. I must go pay my respects to His Majesty too. His Majesty and the Empress are no pushovers. You must be exceedingly cautious. Your Highness, young Master Shen is causing a scene in the gym. Consort Jia saw him like that. Then she stormed in, and the two ended up in a compromising situation. It was his own doing. No one else to blame. But to preempt them slandering me, send word at once, Pei Gongzi drugged, and attempted to assault a consort in the palace. Spread the word. Rest assured, Your Highness. This servant understands. I don't recall any consort causing such a scandal. The palace is full of ruffians lately. This one's far handsomer than the last. Which palace do you belong to? Someone's coming.
His aura feels oddly familiar.
Have we met before? Must be another consort playing games, deliberately staging an accidental encounter to win His Majesty's favor. A lady ought to know her place. Such eagerness. How improper. What's wrong with a little tug? It won't kill you. His Majesty's right behind you. Why are you standing there frozen?
His Majesty approaches.
Look quick.
His Majesty is here.
Then who am I? Don't try to trick me. If I turn around, you'll seize the chance to slip away, won't you? Swear I'm not lying. He's right behind you. You. I told you to turn around, to spare you the world's cruelty. Ooh, why are there so many ruffians breaking into the palace? The palace security is appalling. Who knows? Though, this one's far more handsome than yesterday's brute. Even surpasses every man I've seen in the Northwest. Ah, to let him go so easily. What a waste. So, Your Highness, what will you do? The palace surely bans welcoming ruffians like him, right? Sigh. I could have him sent to the Forbidden's training hall to be beaten. Then keep him here as a servant. Thus, I'd effectively keep him. Your Highness is brilliant. This servant will go at once. I know the way well. Where is this? This is the gym. Don't worry, it'll only hurt for a moment. Just grit your teeth and bear it. Either way, it'll be the end of you. Strike. This humble servant arrived too late to save Your Majesty. Pardon my delay, Sire. His Majesty? Your Majesty. Spare me, Your Majesty. Have mercy, sire. Consort's maid brought you here. I didn't recognize Your Majesty. Begging Your Majesty's pardon? Please spare me, sire.
Hollow.
That woman is the Empress. Good. Excellent. Wow. Why is her face bruised again? Who assaulted you this time? Your Highness. Trouble's brewing. What happened? Could it be that brute died during the incident? From blood loss? That brute was His Majesty himself. Who did you say he was? It was His Majesty. Did you beat him up? No, he woke up before we could. Then it's fine. Go back to sleep. But His Majesty's marching to Yukon Palace right now? Tell him I'm asleep. He insists you receive him, even if you're asleep. What do we do? Your Highness.
His Majesty must be furious.
Tonight will be catastrophic.
He's coming.
Hang Shi. You accuse me of lying first. Sato, are you sure His Majesty looks like this? Weren't we told he was hideous? If you hadn't botched the portrait, I wouldn't have sent him to the gym. Your Highness, it's late. I'll take my leave now. That idiot Zhou Zhang's portrait was way off. It didn't resemble this woman at all. Handsome enough, yet does such despicable things, how. What's your crime? This consort doesn't know her offense. Sending me there, were you trying to be rid of me? The eunuchs in the castration chamber saw everything. Let's see how you explain this. Calm your wrath, sire. It's all a misunderstanding. How dare I defy Your Majesty? I only meant to send Your Majesty there. To rest. You've no shame, do you? Calling me a fool? First Pei Gongzi assaults a consort. So I took precautions to safeguard everyone. And your precaution was sending me to the castration chamber.
Yes.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have cared for the consort's safety, or governed the palace, nor protected anyone. Your Majesty might as well strip me of my title. Then I rest easy. Silence. Are you saying this is my fault? Speak up, you mute. Didn't you tell me to shut up? Fine. Then let's discuss you knocking me unconscious. Assaulting the emperor is treason. I could execute you for this. Then we begin with how we met unaware of each other's identity. I've been in the palace over a month, yet never properly met your majesty. If you dislike me, why marry me as Empress? Better to strip me of the title and send me back to the northwest. You're the one who struck me, yet it sounds like I'm at fault. Rest easy. I won't depose you. You have two options: 50 lashes, or I'll punish you myself. How did you strike me? I'll return the favor. Such a petty man. Then, very well, let your majesty strike me once. If you were wise, you'd pick the lashes. Since you chose the latter, don't blame me for being harsh. Don't expect leniency. If outsiders beat me, people would assume discord between us. But if you punish me, it'd seem like an accident. A playful couple's quarrel, sweet hostility. Come, strike as you wish. Dare you? Your Highness. Your Highness, are you all right? Wake up, Your Highness. Your Highness? Don't think playing dead will spare you. Your Majesty. She's but a frail woman. Will you kill her? If the Marshal hears of this, he'll be heartbroken. Your Highness, if the Empress dies by my hand, the Western Marshal will rebel with 400,000 troops. Zhao Ruhai is calling the imperial physician. At once, physician. Hurry. Look, he's here too. The Empress fainted suddenly. Needle her to revive her. Snap her out of it. Sire, may I examine her first? No need. She collapsed abruptly. How many needles do you have? Use as many as needed. Until she wakes. What now? Shall I teach you? The servant wouldn't dare. Please move Her Highness to the bed for treatment. Only then can I administer the needles. Nonverbal. Retained. Sire, this maid is frail and cannot lift Her Highness alone. Your Majesty knows. My back has been weak lately, and Her Highness is delicate. I dare not risk harming her. Useless wretch. Enter. Useless trash.
Again.
Is this wild Empress made of iron? So damn heavy.
Hey.
Oh. So many people are watching. If even I, the Emperor, can't lift a woman, wouldn't that prove my incompetence? Today, even if this wild Empress weighs 1,000 caddies like an iron boulder, I'll still flip her onto the bed. Oh. Ouch! Your Majesty. Are you alright?
Here.
Are you hurt?
Ouch.
Oh no, why is the imperial physician just standing there? Joe, explain this. This ridiculous portrait. How did you mess this up? I sent men to investigate the Northwest. They'd bought it off the streets,
Claiming it's the portrait of the Northwestern Tigress.
said to ward off evil spirits. My intel was flawed. I beg your Majesty's pardon. The wrong portrait is one thing. Within 3 days, if you fail to find the 2 guards who attacked me that night, bring me their heads. Yes, sire. Sigh. Did you hear? The Emperor threw his back out in the Empress's chambers tonight. Proof of their passionate lovemaking. The Emperor's in his prime, yet he lacks restraint.
Clearly, he favors the Empress over Consort Kong.
Pinching my hand, threatening to behead me. And now my back's out. And now slandering my reputation. As if I'm not satisfying you enough. Some other day. The Prince of Yong'an requests an audience. Let him in, huh? Your humble brother heard your Majesty is unwell and grew deeply concerned. So I came to check on you. May your Majesty focus on recovery. Leave court affairs to me. Oh dear. The Prince of Yong'an is openly challenging the Emperor as a mere subject. How dare he govern the realm in the Emperor's stead? If the Prince wishes to help. But I fear you can't handle the burden. So long as your Majesty recovers, I'll bear the toil without complaint. Father once praised my talents. Back then you were too young. He was just humoring you. The truth is, when it comes to the realm, Father favored me over you. The prince's failed bid for the throne must still resent me. A reckoning between us is inevitable. Seems your Majesty is well. Then I'll take my leave. Farewell. Unintelligible. Your Highness, I heard about Physician Pei's affair. Yet the noble consort still visits the Emperor as always, to tend to His Majesty. Physician Pei's lineage is doomed. He's already been dealt with, as ordered. How laughable, the Emperor punishes no one, not even the Empress. Instead, he indulges with her, wrecking his health, and neglects the noble consort. Doesn't she see why? Hongshu. Has the Empress stolen your Grace's favor? Even the Emperor no longer dotes on you as before. My lady. It's all the Empress's fault. She bewitched His Majesty and humiliated you.
Exactly.
It's all her doing. Blame her. I won't let her off easily. Go to the imperial kitchen now. My lady, this is this year's pre-rain dragon well tea from the household department. For your enjoyment. Well, the palace really spoils us. Here's the monthly trial schedule. Inform the consorts in order to prepare. Yes. This tea tastes off. Why are you still here? Her Grace is napping. Withdraw. You still want to nap? Drink this tea. Within 3 hours. The entire palace will watch the Empress humiliate herself. This servant takes her leave. What's wrong, my lady? Poison in the tea? It must be Consort Jia's doing. She's held a grudge since Physician Pei's affair. Consort Jia reigns supreme in the harem. And now she tries to murder you openly. Perhaps it's because she's so favored that no one dares oppose her, leaving the Emperor without an heir. What will your Majesty do? If others don't offend me, I won't offend them. Wasting such fine tea would be a shame. Send it back to him.
Hearing His Majesty is unwell.
Yet he still visits me? My headache is nothing. You're my favorite consort. Naturally, I worry for you. Your Majesty. What's wrong? Why your servant? This servant, what is it? The noble consort just threw a fit. The noble consort is of noble status. Yet she drools like a child. Why, your majesty, this servant? No, but what's wrong with his majesty? Your majesty. Your majesty, oh. Unintelligible. Consort Jia abuses her clan's power, rules the harem like a tyrant, bullying everyone. Now someone's put her in her place. When His Majesty was humiliated by the Empress,
He looked just as pathetic as her.
yet you mock her. Hypocrite. Oh dear, you're hilarious. Did you see that? The way he looked? What? These past few days, Your Grace. Commander Zhou's been spying on us. The Emperor suspects something. Let's lie low today. You don't understand. Your Grace. His Majesty will dine here tonight. And stay the night. He commands your preparation. What? If His Majesty visits me, it'll ruin my plans. Then, will the kitchen still prepare dragon kidneys for him? The kitchen dares not serve dragon kidneys. Nor would they dare. Sigh. Since he's dining here, we'll skip the kidneys tonight. Serve him eel instead. I'll see to it. Let's go. For over a month, I've tested every one of the Empress's guards, yet found no trace of the two from that night. The Empress and her maid are the only two suspects. I must find a way to test them. If those two guards injured the Emperor, they must be the Empress and her maid. They'd be highly skilled. A surprise attack would reveal their strength. Oh. Commander Zhou, what crime have I committed? To beat me like this?
His reaction.
Proves he has no martial arts. Your Majesty. Commander Zhou tried to kill me.
He wanted to murder me.
Miss Zanzhao. It's a misunderstanding. Your Majesty. Hey, you can't leave. Shouldn't you explain yourself? Miss Zan, watch your words. When did I say I'd kill you? Yet you attacked me from behind. Let go first. Until you clarify. I won't release you. Let go. I won't. Let go or not. Yeah. Oh no. How embarrassing.
Exactly.
You idiot. How could you drop your pants in public?
Exactly.
Your Majesty, you allowed your maid to strip the commander's pants. Isn't that utterly improper? Your Majesty, I've been upright since childhood. Still a pure bachelor. Today I've suffered such humiliation. I beg your Majesty to redress this wrong. Your Majesty, this was clearly an accident. So if the Empress's people caused trouble, it's just an accident? Then my maid was beaten for no reason in the palace. Commander Joe refuses to give an explanation. He clung to his pant leg, demanding justice. Isn't that reasonable? Commander Joe's pants just happened to accidentally fall off at this moment. Such sophistry. Making you Empress is truly wasting talent. So the first came to be the Empress Dowager. Since your Majesty insists on investigating, why not arrest Zhou Tonglin first? Give him 50 strokes of the cane. Then he won't dare commit violence in the palace again. This humble one takes leave. This uncivilized Empress. I've never seen such a shameless savage. Your Majesty, dinner is served. What's this? Stir-fried mountain pheasant. And this? Scallops in chili oil. Ah, this is vinegar-braised scallops. Eel soup. It's not like I eat kidneys every day. Or eel for every meal. Are you trying to eat my whole family in different ways? It was His Majesty who sent Eunuch Shao to say he'd dine here. So I ordered the imperial kitchen to prepare varied dishes. Didn't expect it to become mine. Number. I meant dining. Are you deliberately opposing me? Your Majesty. Are you deliberately opposing me? Your Majesty, my name is Feng Shen, not Hang Shen. If Your Majesty can't remember correctly, you may call me Empress. You. Your Majesty won't dine here? Just looking at it fills me up. Empress, enjoy it yourself. Isn't this delicious? You order the dishes, then complain about everything. So hard to please. Your Majesty, don't be rude. Let's return to the Qianqing Palace to resume court. Return to what Qian? Qing Palace. I said I'd stay here tonight. The more I favor the Empress, the more concubine Jia resents her. Hey, don't you know? This imperial garden is quite nice to stroll. Evening walks aid digestion wonderfully. Your Majesty, why are you still here? I stayed to keep you company. Empress, aren't you happy? Happy, of course I am. Go, madam. I'm to conceive a son at once. Don't be like last time when I sent him to the gym. That man must hold grudges. I fear he'll assassinate me in my sleep. Empress, you're not bathing before bed. I haven't sweated. As Empress, maintaining dignity and cleanliness is fundamental. Besides, I'm staying here tonight. Oh, then I'll put on the phoenix crown now. And the phoenix robe. Then I'll be neater than anyone. I told you to bathe. Your Majesty was reading just now. Why are you here again? Multitasking isn't good. Will you go or not? Anyway, this is how I am. Not as clean and tidy as your Majesty's Kionking palace. If your Majesty finds it disagreeable, then return there. There's a bit of an odor. Tomorrow we'll flip it over. You're truly a savage. Trying to drive me away? Won't fall for it. What scent does he have? Cool, serene, and deep. So fragrant. He sleeps so quietly and innocently. A complete contrast to daytime him. He keeps staring at me. Could he really want to kill me in my sleep? How did the Empress live in the Northwest normally? Are you accustomed to palace life now? Just need food to survive. Can adapt anywhere. The Empress was born in the military. Must be skilled in horseback riding, archery, and martial arts. If I discover that the night you arrived in the capital, you injured my guards, you'd be done for. This consort has mediocre talent. Not good at anything. Then how did you get the title Northwest Female Tyrant? Relying on your wealthy family in the Northwest. Used to bullying the weak. You knocked me out that night. Sent me to the gym cleanly and efficiently. Doesn't seem like someone unskilled in martial arts. Your Majesty, I've explained this countless times. That day I truly thought there were criminals attacking, so I acted. Besides, didn't your Majesty strike back later? And knocked me out too. That's not the same. I was injured while embracing the Empress. Then your Majesty should exercise more regularly. You dare say my waist is weak? Your slender figure isn't heavy at all. Must have martial skills to secretly exert force. Ah, your Majesty misunderstands. Though my figure is slender, my flesh is actually firm and thick. Don't believe me. Feel it. Empress, you're seducing me. Empress, you're seducing me. At most it's teasing. This dog emperor must be trying to seduce me. Risking pregnancy and childbirth. Better to adopt a prince from concubines. Safer. The Empress only starts fires, doesn't extinguish them. Seduced me then acts nonchalant. Is your Majesty hot? A bit. I don't feel hot. To accommodate each other. Why not let your Majesty sleep on the floor? Clever thinking. I just asked you to get me water. I'm thirsty. Indeed, serving your Majesty is my duty. Not just water. Even feeding you is fine. Uh. Oh, pain. Ouch, 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 ouch. Your Majesty, are you all right? Your Majesty's legs are too long. Almost tripped me again just now. I grabbed randomly. Didn't expect to grab your Majesty's dragon leg. Empress, are you sure you weren't trying to assassinate the Emperor? What benefit would assassinating the Emperor bring me? If I die, it should be after you have an heir. Who would succeed if I died now? Hurry and help me up. Jiantang, quickly call the imperial physician. In just half a month, the Emperor's thrown his back out twice. When His Majesty and the Empress make love, they're truly unrestrained. Physician, quickly examine.
His Majesty for any serious issues.
Yes. Also check if there are any other issues. Your Highness means that aspect. This minister understands? Then tell me what you understand. What aspect do you mean? His Majesty and the Empress worry about your health. Naturally, they care comprehensively. Right. Oh. Then hurry over and examine me. Yes. Your Majesty, the Empress reports your health is stable. The bruises have been dispersed with acupuncture. A few days of rest will suffice. That's reassuring. Your Majesty, shall I see the imperial physician off? How did the investigation go? Your Majesty, aside from the strain on your imperial waist, your overall health remains robust. Yes, even in that regard, no issues. Then why does your Majesty frequently grace the harem? Yet no heirs are conceived? Perhaps the timing isn't ripe yet. Or the effort lacks intensity. Seizing this chance to treat your Majesty's lumbar strain, prescribe more tonics to strengthen his lower back.
His Majesty keeps throwing out his back in the Empress's chambers.
While the Empress complains he's not vigorous enough. Truly, the Northwest Tigress lives up to her name. Ah, she's draining the Emperor dry. Sisters, any recent good news? This humble consort is useless. I've swallowed countless medicinal soups, yet my belly remains flat. Though I've attended His Majesty thrice this month, 2 times coincided with my monthly cycle. Ah, no matter. It's fine, truly. Let us all persevere, Go at once and summon the physician to examine Princess J. Ensure she's properly tended to. We must strive for an heir soon. As you command. Your kind intention, this humble consort accepts with gratitude. But such an honor, let the other sisters have it. Consort Chun, what's wrong? Since the incident of the stolen phoenix seal, Your Grace saved me. I've since gained clarity. Imperial favor matters not. Now I only wish to attend Your Grace daily. Consort Chun, imperial favor is crucial. Only by bearing a son in one fell swoop can you rise to the rank of noble consort. Titles like noble consort hold no sway over me. Now I simply wish to gaze upon Her Grace, the Empress, and find joy in her presence. If I cannot see her, my heart feels incomplete. A hollow ache lingers. Consort Chun, such thoughts are perilous. The Empress, foremost among the 6 palaces, treats all with magnanimity, shielding and aiding us, yet wields thunderous justice against evildoers, keeping the harem pristine. We all sincerely admire her. Does Your Grace dislike my company? Well, not exactly. Be sensible. Focus on winning imperial favor and securing an heir. Should Your Grace tire of me, I'll retreat to the shadows, just to steal glances at you from afar. It's over. Why do I feel like a heartless scoundrel? I've sent them all off, and every consort has returned safely to her palace. But no matter how I plead with Her Grace, Consort Chun refuses to attend His Majesty. Judging by her words, she'd rather pledge herself to you. If I were capable, I'd take her myself. The succession issue would be resolved by now, and the Emperor wouldn't even be needed. These harem women none strive for favor, nor fight for the imperial bed. This won't do. Spend these days persuading Consort Chun. You're in danger. How dare you? I merely strained my back twice, and they dare petition me to restrain my lust. They accuse me of favoring the Empress and indulging in debauchery, as if I'm a decadent ruler in the making. Yet I haven't even touched a strand of the Empress's hair. How is this indulgence? Are the ministers not speaking truth? May Pei Enyu die without heirs. Pei Enfu grieving. Petition me to punish the Empress severely. Now let's see how you wiggle free. Go to Yi Palace and announce I'll dine there tonight. Wait. I'm not dining. I'll just eat plain rice. What? Isn't dining the same as eating? Right? This consort pays her respects to your majesty. This month, the Empress seems unusually docile. Sigh. So, that's all. Has the Empress's palace run out of food? Not a single dish is served. But His Majesty ordered Eunuch Zhao to relay that only rice should be prepared. Then why? Are there pickles and salted vegetables before you? This consort cannot dine on rice alone. But if your Majesty abstains from side dishes, while I feast on luxuries, it would be improper. Thus, I prepared 2 plates of pickles. To make do. You uncivilized brute. Just now I thought you'd mellowed. Illusions, all illusions. You sent Pei Enyu to a gym. At today's court session, Minister Pei pleaded for me to address this. What does the Empress think? This Pei lad openly assaulted women in the harem. Had I not intervened, countless consorts would have suffered. Of course, if your Majesty doesn't mind wearing a cuckold's hat, I'd have no objections. The wild Empress excels at twisted rhetoric. She turns black into white. No matter what, it's always her victory. Yet your Majesty is merciful. If you truly grieve for Pei's fate, you might grant him fertile concubines. Then, through diligent efforts, he could produce heirs. Pei's is already 6'8". Why not visit noble consort Jia instead? If noble consort Jia bears a son, Pei's lineage would endure. You really know how to push me away. Then this consort bids your Majesty farewell. Your harem women are devouring me alive, while that wild Empress bounces me around, kicking me from palace to palace. Fine, I'll go. From this day forth. If I set foot in Yikan Palace again, I'm a dog. Your Grace. What? The Emperor is here. I was so undignified then. I thought you'd never return. I came to see you. Noble consort, are you not pleased? This consort was too overjoyed and lost composure. Forgive my transgression. Hang Xiu, bring tea at once. As you command. Your Majesty arrived under the moonlight tonight, without this consort's preparation. Your Majesty misunderstands. Though my frame is slender, my flesh is firm and plump. Doubt it? Feel for yourself. Your Majesty. Damn it. How could I think of that uncouth brute? Scoffs. Yeah. Test the water temperature for me. Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty, why did you emerge so soon? When I'm with noble consort, my mind drifts to the Empress. Could it be you've fallen for the Empress? Bold. How could I be so blind to fancy those eyes?
Hey.
Your Majesty. In truth, to reclaim the Grand General's authority is simple. Just make the Empress love you sincerely, and all will be yours. That's all? You make it sound easy. Alas, the Empress cares not for romance. But if your Majesty's sincerity fails to move her, well, hearts are made of flesh. If you truly cherish her, she surely reciprocate. Seems you understand her better than I do. Oh no, not at all, your Majesty. The servant wouldn't dare overstep. Damn it, that dog of an emperor strikes again. Zhao Ruhai makes sense. To win a woman's heart, one must first conquer her body. The Imperial Kitchen prepared this goji tonic. Do try it. Thank you, Your Majesty. This sly emperor is being too attentive. There must be a catch.
Hey.
I slipped an aphrodisiac into the soup, letting the wild empress lose control, while she mistakes my tenderness for affection. After a few days of this, she'd be hopelessly enamored. Strange. Why do I feel flushed? Are you unwell? Shall we rest first? I'll read a while before sleeping. Very well. What's happening to me? In half a second, she writhed and moaned like the other consorts, thrashing on the bed, and I'll have the last laugh. Soft pouch. You finally came around, willing to go steady with me now. What? I'm off. Don't be shy. This scholar's hand is so fair, smooth, and slippery. Hong Xiu, how dare you betray me? Lang Lang. Liang, I was just playing along with them. I'm only serious about you. Don't be angry. This young lad is quite the looker. Why are you staring at me? The wild Empress sure knows how to play. It's not just one I've shared poetry with. I've written love notes to a whole bunch. What's worse, none of them even have a place in my heart. Still bickering. Damn woman. I'll kill you. So wild. Huh. I like it.
Dream.
You know what? What are you doing? Don't you like it? Run. Hahaha.
Hey.
Run. See where you can escape to. Bastard. You're not even human. Believe it or not, I'll execute you tomorrow. Hong Xing. I must kill you. Is this something a eunuch like me should hear? I'm a man seeking death.
His Majesty will probably slap him again tomorrow.
And what's going on? How did I end up in bed with that dog of an emperor? What happened last night? I can't remember a thing. Empress. How dare you? This consort doesn't know. What have I done wrong? Please enlighten this consort. I ask you, who is Ruan Lang? And who are Liu Lang and Lang Lang? Ruan Lang, you finally came around. Stop crying. Oh, don't be shy. This scholar's hand is so white and tender. And slippery too. It feels like I dreamed a beautiful dream. Yet it also felt so real. What on earth is going on? Your Majesty. We're just friends. Friends? Seems like an old flame of the Empress. Purely platonic friends. If you speak truthfully, I won't punish you. But if I find out you're hiding something, that's treason. The love of beauty is universal. I admire handsome and talented men, just like your Majesty. With 3,000 beauties in the harem. It's the same principle. Not to mention I've never succeeded with any. Can I even daydream? Since you became Empress, your heart must belong only to me. If it happens again, don't blame me for being harsh. Yes. This wild Empress dared whip me. I've made a note of it. Your Highness, Your Highness, are you alright? What did that dog emperor eat to grow up so? He nearly broke my waist. I'm fine. I just saw His Majesty with a dark face, storming out angrily. I thought something serious happened. So what exactly happened? Why did I lose control last night? And have hallucinations? Could it be? This is the goji soup specially prepared by the Imperial Kitchen. Thank you. I must have been tricked. The dishes from yesterday are still on the table. Quickly check if anyone tampered with them. Yes. Look. The concubines all drank the bamboo clearing soup. None acted as wildly as her. What about the turbid clear pill? Could it have fallen in the Empress's palace last night when I administered the drug? Go to Yukon Palace immediately. I left a white medicine bottle there. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Your Highness, this was found under the table. Is this yours? Haven't seen it before. Datura and wormwood. Both can induce hallucinations. No wonder I lost control last night. So the dog emperor set me up.
Cough.
Yo. His Majesty spent the night here yesterday. Said he left an important memorial here. Allow this servant to search. Of course. Jai Dao helped the eunuch search, yes? Dog Emperor, how dare you trick me? Watch how I deal with you. Eunuch Zhao. Is this the memorial His Majesty wants? No. Not what His Majesty asked for. We're looking for a small white porcelain bottle. Then why not? Last night His Majesty sat right here reading memorials. Why don't you check? There's no other memorial in my side hall.
Hey.
Thank you, Minister Jia. Thanks. Minister Jia. Unclear, possibly dialect. Found it. Your Majesty, this servant only found this. You useless thing. Can't even handle such a small task. What disgusting filth is this? Otherwise they'd call us Western CHU. The hegemon truly lives up to his name. So wild, huh? I like it. I fell into his trap. Why are you still standing there? Hurry and distribute the memorials I've reviewed. Yes. Heard about it? His Majesty watches the Spring Festival Gala while reviewing memorials. Even shares it with the ministers. The entire court knows. His Majesty, such a man of chastity, after marrying the Empress, started secretly studying all kinds of positions, just to please the Empress. Wang Shen, that adulterer, stole my favor and bewitched His Majesty. This palace won't let you off easily. Your Highness. Emergency, Yanju. During tonight's imperial favor,
His Majesty suddenly fainted.
Consort Jia found out Yanju used aphrodisiac incense. She claims you orchestrated it. Oh. Consort Jia's Yishin Palace isn't close to concubine Yun's Fangfei Hall. The moment something happened to concubine Yun, this Empress didn't even know. But Consort Jia rushed over first. This servant also suspected. So when the Fangfei Palace maids emptied the incense burner, this servant secretly grabbed some ashes. Your Highness, look. Cardamom. Butterfly herb. It's definitely aphrodisiac incense. But nowadays, anyone in a harem can have imperial favor. This Yanju wouldn't be foolish enough to use aphrodisiac incense on His Majesty. Then Your Highness means Your Majesty, what do you think? Have you recovered? What's wrong with me? Concubine Yun used aphrodisiac incense to compete for favor. But she overdid it and harmed the imperial body. Your Majesty, this consort is innocent. Even if you gave me 10 guts, I wouldn't dare harm the imperial body. You're wrong. The Empress sent you for imperial favor. If you're wrong, could the Empress have done it? Yanju, think carefully before accusing the Empress of harming the imperial body. That's a capital crime. The Empress has treated me with great kindness. How could I slander her? But if I confess, I'm truly innocent. Consort Jia clearly wants to use me to deal with the Empress. Your Majesty, don't you find the Empress's behavior strange? As Empress, she doesn't seek favor. Instead sends concubines to harm your imperial body. What woman in this world could be so magnanimous? Your Majesty, could the Empress have a larger scheme? That woman doesn't have me in her heart at all. How could she care who I favor today? Or yesterday? Then according to the consort's view, how should this matter be handled? This consort is foolish. For the sake of your Majesty's health, we might as well temporarily confiscate the Empress's phoenix seal and have her reflect on her mistakes. Consort Jia sure has big ambitions. How arrogant of noble Consort Jia to speak so boldly. I've seen His Majesty secretly stash erotic books. He made me lose face right in the imperial court. Even if I know you're innocent of tonight's affair, I'll stand by and watch. Let's see how you wriggle out of this. How convenient that the Empress has arrived. You sent Yunju to attend the Emperor, yet harmed his imperial health. Tell me, in your view, should Yunju be given a dagger, poison, or a silken cord? If the Empress orders Yunju's execution, she cling to the Empress for survival, and surely accuse her without mercy. We're all sisters in the palace. But noble consort Jia insists on making this a fight to the death. If the Emperor's health is trivial, then what truly matters? To slight His Majesty, so do you harbor disloyalty? By imperial decree, consorts may not leave the palace without permission. That filthy substance must still be within these walls. Before visiting Consort Fang's palace, I sent Jai Dao and her men to search it. The truth will soon be revealed. That specially made aphrodisiac was it sent by your father from outside the palace? Only a small amount was given. I poured it all in the palace's inner chambers. Even if you tear the palace apart, you'll never find another like it. Found it, Your Highness found it. We seized this box of aphrodisiac in noble consort Jia's residence. What? Claiming it's blended from assorted flowers. Aphrodisiacs are hardly rare. I could mix one at age 5. It's child's play. You think you can frame me? You're still too inexperienced. Let me see for myself.
Yes.
Your Majesty. This aphrodisiac matches exactly the one found in Consort Yun's chamber. Your Majesty, I'm innocent. It must be the Empress's deliberate scheme. This servant, during the search, specifically consulted Eunuch Zhao. Eunuch Zhao has served His Majesty for years. Would he conspire against you too? Your Majesty, this servant didn't do it. This wasn't me, truly not me. Useless. Let it be decreed. Noble consort Jia harbors malicious intent. She is confined for 3 months. Reflect for half a month. She shall not attend the hunting ceremony. Your Majesty. Are you unharmed? Yun, can you? Had Your Highness not saved me, I'd have met my doom today. A fatal calamity. After today's events, I've come to understand. Competing for favor is pointless. Better to serve the Empress faithfully. Your Highness. Blub blub blub. Yan Jinyu, you're the Emperor's woman. Such thoughts are misguided. Does Your Highness find me dull-witted? I'll devote myself to serving you wholeheartedly. I won't disappoint you. No. It's not you, young can you. This obsession with favor is the lifelong pursuit of palace consorts. You must have ambition. You must bear the Emperor's child. Then you'll gain glory through motherhood, not empty loyalty. Heir. Favor. I want none of it. I only wish to stay by Your Highness's side. Where lies the root of this problem? Have I not offered enough rewards? That's why the consorts shun competition. Alas. Your Highness, last night the Emperor collapsed. It was sudden. How did you know noble consort Jia orchestrated the trap? To frame you. The Emperor never favored Yunjin. So how could he collapse from aphrodisiac poisoning? He used love-catching pills to appease the consorts. Yet they all grew lazy. When will we ever have an heir? Oh dear. My head aches terribly. With 3,000 consorts.
His Majesty remains childless.
And he relies on adjustment pills. Could it be to hide impotence? If so, no matter how you arrange the consorts, it's all futile. How can a fine emperor suffer such a plight? Then all my efforts these past days were wasted. Why not live peacefully with His Majesty and await his passing? You'll still be the Dowager Empress, then seize ultimate power.
How could...
Our dynasty was won on horseback. Hence the annual hunt, a reminder of our roots. As in previous years, the champion of the hunt will receive great rewards. Your Majesty is wise. This servant will give her all. Petty favors. By tradition, His Majesty and the ministers hunt in the deep woods, while the consorts remain in the safer shallows. Your Highness rides, but the hunt may bruise your knees. These knee guards were handmade by this servant. Pray forgive my clumsy craftsmanship. Consort Chun is so skilled. How could I not cherish it? Your Highness, this servant stitched a pair, with fox for solace. The softest there is. Please wear them later. Splendid. Taste this servant's freshly baked pastries. Sweet, tender, and smooth. Melts in the mouth. Consort Li truly understands my tastes. Your Highness, try this. Have a bite. Share with me. This wild empress, what is she doing here? Poaching my consorts instead of hunting. The hunt begins shortly. Your Majesty, I toast you, Empress. What is it? Will you join me in the deep woods? Or stay with the consorts in the shallows? This weak woman knows no martial arts. I'd rather stay here with the other ladies. Is that so? When you knocked me unconscious and dragged me to the training grounds, you didn't seem frail then. Bring her a sword. Let me test the Empress's skill before deciding. I begged my father to pressure the court, just to win His Majesty's favor for this banquet. Yet His Majesty's eyes are only for that wretched Empress. Your Majesty's swordsmanship is superb, truly worthy of your 100-pace accuracy reputation. Your Majesty is mighty. This servant admires your peerless skill. None can match you. If I discover you were the one who injured my guard at the inn, you're dead. He's testing my martial prowess. I'll just feign clumsiness. Wow, the Empress is amazing. Your Highness is splendid. The Empress is formidable. You're the greatest, Your Highness. Ah, forgive my humble display. It was nothing. Empress, join me in the deep woods. The rest, prepare yourselves. We begin in 2/4 of an hour. Do not shoot recklessly. These many years, noble consort Gia reigned supreme, showered with boundless favor. Did she ever imagine ending like this? This is my personal matter. None of your concern. I'm not here to kick you while you're down, but to help you. Eliminate the Empress, and you'll rule unchallenged. The hunting ceremony, such a perfect opportunity, won't come again. Die, all of you. The hunt officially begins. Wow, your Majesty is formidable. Why isn't the Empress hunting? This servant's archery is poor, and I wouldn't dare embarrass His Majesty. If this continues, the Empress finishing last would shame me. With your Majesty's peerless swordsmanship, why not hunt a few for me, then claim them as my kills? You'd have me cheat for you? Your Majesty dotes on me. I'm deeply grateful. Who knew the Empress had such a tender side? What? Surely I won't devour you. Enough. Let me teach you. The late Emperor doted on me. Had you not schemed to steal everything from me, the throne would have been mine. Shen Feng, I'll make you pay with your life. Your Majesty. She. Silence. Sister Ding? It's a rabbit. What happened? Your Majesty. Kneel down. Leave no survivors. Slaughter without mercy. The hunting grounds are in the royal gardens. How could there be assassins here? Damn it, the arrow is poisoned. You damn emperor. I'll take your life. Hey, why are you here too? Run quickly. I need to leave now. Are you crazy? Let me go first. Why did you save me just now? Because I seem to have fallen for you, you savage. Because if you died, it would cause me endless trouble. Your father's 400,000 troops would devour me whole. I, Emperor. Liar, do you think I'd be unscathed if you died? What if outsiders accuse me of usurping the throne? The Feng family's century-old reputation would be ruined. You can't die. Hiding pretty well, aren't you? Let's see where you're running. Both of you will die today. He can't die. Neither can I. The ones who deserve to die are you. Yeah. Yeah. So you know about Wukong? Your Majesty, I only know a little. You must pull it out. It hurts, but can't you endure it? Ah, eh, eh, eh. Such great strength. Was it you who stayed behind at the inn that night? That was so long ago. How could he still remember? Isn't he being too petty? What inn? What assassins? I don't even know what you're talking about. Are you still pretending to be ignorant? Tell me the truth. I won't blame you. When you faced those assassins earlier, your skills were too refined to be learned in a day. Admit it. It was an emergency situation that triggered my potential. If it happened again, I definitely couldn't defeat them.
Damn it.
Oh. Why are you so stubborn? How many times have I told you? This arrow is poisoned. Your blackened blood is from this arrow. If you don't pull it out today, your imperial life will be lost. This woman must be doing this on purpose. I heard Minister Wang hunted 11 animals. Truly impressive. Just modesty. Minister Yang, you flatter me. It's already this late, Your Majesty. Why haven't the Emperor and Empress returned? Yes, could something have happened? They'll never come back. Disaster. Disaster. Something seems wrong. What did you say? Just now while patrolling the deep forest, I saw the Emperor's horse lying dead, and a group of black-clad assassins' corpses. But neither the Emperor nor Empress was anywhere. How could this be? Hurry and send men to search. What do we do? What should we do? The Emperor and Empress are missing. Their fate unknown. Could they have met with misfortune? The Empress must have murdered the Emperor. Consort Jia, what do you mean by that? Esteemed ministers, you may not know. Since the Empress entered the palace, she never competed for favor. Instead, she distributed aphrodisiacs to concubines, harming the Emperor's health. Her family holds military power. She's long harbored rebellious intentions. What? There's such a thing. Consort Jia, don't speak nonsense. In front of everyone. How could I lie? The Empress planned to kill the Emperor during the hunt. Usurp the throne. Now the Emperor has perished. We beg Prince Yong'an to ascend. Lead us to capture the Empress. Avenge the Emperor. Though Prince Yong'an and the Emperor are brothers, the late Emperor clearly passed the throne to him. With the Emperor gone, for the sake of the kingdom, we must ask Prince Yong'an to stabilize the realm.
Indeed.
The Emperor has no heirs. Prince Yong'an is the only choice. Long live Prince Yong'an as Emperor. Long live Prince Yong'an as Emperor. Gentlemen, I've never coveted the throne, only wishing to be a carefree prince. But with my brother in peril, circumstances compel me. I must accept this heavy responsibility. All rise. I shall immediately issue an edict to arrest Empress Feng, to avenge my brother. I'm not dead yet. So eager to act, Prince Yong'an? Your Majesty, Empress. Thank heavens you're safe. How is the Empress unharmed? You're safe. I'm unharmed. Disappointing, Prince Yong'an. Your humble brother wouldn't dare. I heard my brother was attacked. Deeply worried for his safety. Was about to send men to find him. Never expected you'd return safely. If Prince Yong'an had been less treacherous, I'd have been safe. I don't understand your meaning, brother. This jade pendant was originally our father's gift. One for each of us brothers. Yet it was found on those assassins? Prince Yong'an. How do you explain this? Prince Yong'an arranged assassins before his death, framing me for the emperor's murder, plotting rebellion. His vicious ambition is clear. So you're the usurper. I was deceived by you. Prince Yong'an, your heart is black. Using any means necessary. Surrender now. Since ancient times, the victor writes history. I have nothing left to say. Father always favored you. Even in death, he doesn't protect me. Born together, yet one must surpass the other. You may leave now. Father never showed favoritism. A ruler must prioritize the kingdom, then himself. Your narrow selfishness leads you astray. That's why Father entrusted me with the throne. You weren't defeated by me, but by your own. No need to be so hypocritical. Do you think you're noble? Or that the woman beside you can be trusted completely? Today's events. I must thank Consort Jia for her help. How dare you? Prince Yong'an, your intentions are sinister. You dare implicate me. Prince Yong'an, your intentions are sinister. You dare implicate me. Your Majesty, don't believe Prince Yong'an's lies. I did none of these things. The Emperor has investigated. Before the hunt, someone saw Consort Jia enter the stables. During the forest ambush, the weapons malfunctioned. They were definitely tampered with. Consort Jiang, you've deeply disappointed me. Your Majesty. It's not like that. It's my fault, Your Majesty. I acted impulsively, believing Prince Yong'an's slander. I only wanted to kill the Empress. Never intended to harm you. I beg for Your Majesty's judgment. In the past, I would have allowed Consort Jia to kill the Empress. But now I find the Empress quite agreeable. A single thought of love rises high. A wrong turn is still wrong, man. Deliver my decree. Prince Yong'an usurped the throne. Unforgivable crime. Imprison him in the clan mansion. Lifetime confinement. Consort Jia, colluding with him to the cold palace. Never to leave again. Take them away. Your Majesty, Your Majesty. What is the Empress's crime?
Me?
Heaven, he wouldn't still hold that night against me. That night in the inn when I beat him up. I didn't know it was him then. Your Highness, Empress. Your Highness, Empress. Your Highness, Empress. Unthinkable. I smelled blood on the Emperor. Suddenly felt nauseous. Court physician, come quickly. Your Majesty. Separate the issues. Empress, don't think faking illness will save you. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Congratulations, Your Highness. It's a pregnancy pulse. A pregnancy pulse. She's pregnant. 1.5 months. What? What? I have a child. We have a child. What's going on? Weren't you impotent? What impotent? You're using the love elixir to fake favoring concubines. Isn't it to hide your impotence? I use the love elixir because I refuse to sleep with women I don't like. Ah. This is how you got enchanted in the palace's 100 flowers scheme. So you like me, don't you? Hang Xiu. Don't flatter yourself. If it weren't for that night when you were like a ravenous wolf, chasing me with a whip.
The Empress.
I'll punish you. Your Grace.
The Empress.
The Emperor and Empress are expecting. Hunting was unwise to begin with. And now, injured, she's endangered the fetus. She must return to the palace for rest and treatment. Everyone, help me escort the Empress back. Does the Empress feel any better? Your Majesty has stayed by my side these days. Lest state affairs suffer. The servant's heart is uneasy. Let concubine Chen and the others keep you company. This woman carries my child. And seduce my concubines? Outrageous. A pregnant woman already suffers enough. The Empress mustn't blame herself. Rest well. I'll return to Canning Hall to review memorials. I'll visit you tonight. Your Majesty, Marshal Xie Chu. Heard the Empress was injured during the hunt. Has rushed to the capital to visit. He commands 400,000 troops, yet wasn't summoned to the capital. Likely his visit is pretense. In truth, he knows the Empress is pregnant and seeks to rebel. Now, Marshal Chu Qi is about to enter the palace. What shall we do? This is the imperial palace, my domain. Should they make the slightest move, I'll ensure they never leave. Keep a close watch. I want every word of their secret talk. Yes. The Empress, the marshals here, father? Shiner. Father, Shijing is 1,000 li from the capital. Why have you come so suddenly? Are mother and brother well? All is well with us. Just heard you were hurt at the Slim Face gathering. Father couldn't rest easy. Only halfway here did we learn. You were with child. Now seeing you well, Father's truly at ease. How have you been? Since you entered the palace? How has His Majesty treated you? Father, His Majesty respects me. He even saved my life at the hunt. Though now I'm with child. Then our plan. Shina recently. The Emperor exposed Prince Yong'an and his accomplice, Minister Pei, among other corrupt officials. All were ousted. The Emperor seems just and fair. If our family acts with integrity, he wouldn't dare seize our military power. Oh, then we won't rebel? Our original plan was, if the Emperor proved incompetent, he'd slaughter the Feng family for our army. Then the Fengs would rebel to survive. But now, if we rebel, will you be Emperor?
Me?
I can't even build a dam properly. What's the use of feeding you good-for-nothings? Your Majesty, spare us. Spare us, Your Majesty. This humble official will send more men. Work through the night. Also, the missing military funds, if not recovered, bring your head. Yes, yes. Me. I can't be Emperor. The Emperor reviews endless memorials daily, it's exhausting. Nor do I want the throne. Since ancient times, emperors die young. Besides, rebellion costs a fortune. We generals are the poorest. And we're honest folk. You've not mistreated her, have you?
Hey.
I could send him to a gym, beat him up. Then he can stay in the palace. Thus we'll keep him as a pet. Your Grace is wise. This servant will draft the decree. Father, how could that be? How would I dare bully His Majesty? Hong Xing, how can you lie so shamelessly? Lest you choke on your words. Since neither of us wants the throne, let's just live as we are. At worst, if His Majesty mistreats me, I'll flee with our child to the northwest. That'll do. Father will always be your refuge. Pour father some tea. They stole my throne and abducted my heir. Outrageous. Your Majesty. Marshal Chu, she seems unlike what we expected. He poses no threat to the throne. Holds great armies yet scorns the throne. This insults me. Insult? Doesn't this prove? Marshal Chongxi is a loyal general. He even encouraged the Empress to flee while pregnant. I must find fault with the Empress. To control her. If the Empress dares admit she struck me at the inn, I'll charge her with treason. Trapping her forever. Your Grace, behold. This is His Majesty's favor. Silks and satins beyond count. Jewels and ornaments too many to tally. And 2 imperial chefs assigned to serve exclusively in Yukon Palace. The palace's foremost favor. The first of its kind. Pick the peaches. Catalog and store all these. Keep them well. The imperial edict arrives. By heaven's mandate, the emperor decrees, I heir to heaven's will. Blessings flow from all directions. I ponder succession to stabilize the realm. The empress's son, born first and legitimate, blessed by heaven, is hereby named crown prince. May the empress rest and nurture the fetus. Together, let us safeguard the realm's peace and prosperity. So be it. But I've only been pregnant 3 months. The gender's unknown. How could your majesty issue such an edict? This is His Majesty's special favor to you, your grace. Why stand idle? Hasten to accept the decree, your grace. This servant thanks your majesty's grace. Does the Empress approve of my arrangements? Thank your majesty for your kindness. This servant dares not accept such praise. You deserve it. Since ancient times, women bear heirs. I cannot share childbirth's agony, but I'll compensate in other ways. If we unite our efforts henceforth, our days ahead will only improve. This dog emperor isn't so bad. This servant will heed your majesty's words. To be honest, was it you who robbed the inn that night? What inn? This servant never saw your majesty at an inn. Empress, confess truthfully. We've already had a child. You won't be angry, right? Your majesty. This servant truly doesn't understand. Your majesty, consort Yan Ju and noble concubine Li await. They must have known your majesty was here and came to pay respects. Quickly, let them in, as you command. Struck me and still deny it. Then I'll flirt with concubines before your eyes, to make you jealous. My beloved concubines, your grace. Heard you've lost your appetite. This servant prepared sour plum soup for you. Your grace, this servant stitched a tiger hat for the young prince. Hope your grace doesn't disdain it. Your grace. This servant made tiny shoes anew. Warm and cozy. Hope you'll like them. Ah, the embroidery is exquisite. Ah, your grace is adorable. Can't you see this is my chamber? Whose tiger hat is it, really? Little one, grow up healthy, won't you? When you're born, I'll feed him all the delicacies. Yes, yes. All the ants await. Pat, 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 hee hee. These blind fools finally see the truth. Should they flatter me? Perhaps I'll promote you in a good mood. Why does your majesty keep coughing? Could it be a chill? Pray, it doesn't spread to the Empress. I, the Empress. Let's keep our distance. Lest we catch it, oof. You. Hong Shu, did you procure these concubines for me? Or for yourself? I'll dissolve the harem. Your Majesty, calm your wrath. Calm your fury, sire. The Empress knows you rarely visit the harem. Thus, she oversees them. Stability in the harem ensures greater stability in court. This is killing two birds with one stone. But this is clearly my harem. Well, as husband and wife are one. Then what belongs to your Majesty is also the Empress's. That makes some sense. But I can't shake the feeling of being neglected. Thankfully, the Empress isn't a man. This morning, the Ministry of Revenue submitted a report announcing a nationwide bumper harvest. The people live in peace and prosperity. They praise Your Majesty's governance. Your Majesty. A victory report from the front lines. Marshal Chu, she has achieved a grand victory. Recaptured 11 lost cities. Wow. Well done. What a Marshal Chu she. What a Hong Fai Hong. Your Majesty, my name is Feng. Feng Fai Hong. With the Empress nearing childbirth. Are her attendants attentive? Well, this morning, the Empress went fishing with concubine Chun. At noon, she attended a play at Yonyao Pavilion with concubine Yunju. She even sent word to request an imperial decree to release noble concubine Li from the palace. The day before, she let concubine Ling leave. Last month, she sent concubine Yu away. My harem has become her playground. Who knew you were in love before entering the palace? Back then, Pei Lang died in a cliff-fallen route to the capital. My heart turned to ash, forced to join the palace against my will. Yet fate spared Pei Lang's life, and he remains unmarried for my sake. After all these years apart, but heaven is just. Surely it won't keep lovers apart. Rest assured, I'll plead with His Majesty to grant you leave from the palace. I refuse. As the ancients say, better to demolish 10 temples, better to raise 10 shrines, than break one marriage. With so many concubines at your disposal, yet you're so ruthless, besides. Wait, hold on. The Empress is in severe pain. So pain justifies everything now? One banished today, another tomorrow. You've ruined my entire harem. I'm giving birth. Summon the imperial physician. I. Push, Your Grace. Come on. Keep going, Your Grace. The head's almost out, push harder. Your Majesty, don't fret. The Empress will be fine. Congratulations, Your Majesty, your wish is fulfilled. It's a baby prince. Mother and child are well. Reward them. The crown prince is born. Reward everyone involved. I have no son. Congratulations, Your Majesty.
The Empress.
Wishes to petition for noble concubine Li. I may permit her exile. But tell me the truth. That night at the inn, was it you who struck my guard? No. Xing'er. With a child already born. Just admit it. I won't be angry. The Emperor has no idea what you're talking about. We'll have plenty of time in the future. I refuse to believe I can't pry your mouth open. Why is this sword so hard to throw? Wow, Ningning, you're amazing. Ningning is so great. Oh no. The Empress has impressive skills. Such precision and force. She must have martial arts training. Father, isn't this just a simple task? Is it really that hard? Good son. Thank you, Your Highness, for helping me cut the kite. If Your Highness hadn't happened to pass by today, I wouldn't have known who to ask for help. Such a tall tree. The Empress climbed up to retrieve the kite. Truly remarkable skills. Your Majesty, I didn't need to climb up to get it. A bamboo pole would have knocked it down easily. Something's up. Empress, Your Majesty, Empress. Be careful. The Empress's martial arts are unmatched. Why hide your abilities all these years? Are you still wary of me? Xing'er. The Crown Prince is already 15. We've lived more than half our lives. Just admit you hit me at the inn that year. This is the sleep-inducing incense my father gave me. It can knock out all enemies in an instant. But what was Your Majesty just saying? Why can't I understand anything? Over a decade. This woman's mouth is truly unyielding. She dares to flee with the Crown Prince whenever she's upset. Yet I have no way to deal with her. Must I be at the Empress's mercy for life? How many years has it been? My ears are calloused from hearing this. She still hasn't given up. Such persistence. Let me take over.
Heyo how.
I love you to death. Me too. Stubborn as a mule. I'll strangle you. As long as the Empress and Crown Prince are well. After all, we've fought for half our lives. Let's just live like this.